when you first open your eyes to the world. You begin to acquire the knowledge, beliefs, customs, and the habits of the people that surround you and the culture you are in. With time passing, life evolves. These customs and traditions slowly start to fade away, and new generations become less familiar with it, knowing that someday these little things our ancestors used to do will no longer be known. I started to develop this sense of nostalgia and loyalty towards my culture and origin. Archive family photos in the Arabic language is a big part of my practice. It represents my culture in a simplified way, showing narratives from everyday life, routines and rituals, focusing on the details of patterns, textiles, and ornamentations with vibrant colors. I use materials and fabrics from my culture to help stage my work. And finally, I sign those paintings with Arabic text. There are some artists that inspire my practice. Matthew Krishanu. His extensive body of work is frequently autobiographical, drawing upon memories and experiences from his childhood in Dhaka. His work probes some of the established and largely accepted narratives that exist in relation to legacies of racism, colonialism, and power. The way he paints people is so simple and doesn't have much details, which inspired me to paint things how I see it and not try so hard to make them look exactly the same. Alia Ali. She is a Yemeni Bosnian American multimedia artist. The photographic series Hub, Love 2021 pushes back against the forced reorientation of her native tongue, Arabic, and sparks a dialogue with one word, Hub, reclaiming the beauty and non-violence of the language. Her use of pattern and text is inspiring. All these patterns work well together, and it's eye-catching. She represented her culture in her own way, which is very interesting, using fabrics with different colors and patterns, the way I use fabric to show the materials we use and wear. Jagdeep Rina. He's an artist whose practice spans drawing, writing, photography, and textiles embroidery. He illustrates and reimagines stories and scenes from across his culture. Through them, he examines diverse histories of transnational migration and mobility and their effects on contemporary life. His work reminded me of mine, including text in his drawings to tell the story behind it. He inspired me to try narrative and the storytelling element in some of my work. I want my art to have a purpose, a meaning, to me and the people viewing it. With my art, I want people to learn about my culture, to make them experience it, even if it's a small part of it. With my art, I can show the difference between cultures. With my art, I can remind people of the forgotten customs they used to do. Most importantly, with my art, I will learn about my culture as well. I chose this as my subject matter because I love it and I'm proud of it. And when you're proud of something, you want to show it to the world.